Welcome back. It is 8:24 here on this Friday morning. The COVID-19 pandemic has drastically changed our lives as we shelter in place. Well, those who are in recovery face the challenge of staying sober while in isolation, and it raises the concern whether this crisis will result in an increase of alcohol and substance addiction. The president made reference to that in his remarks from the White House yesterday. Joining me now are the co-founders of Lionrock Recovery, Ashley Loeb, Blassingame, and Peter Loeb, joining us this morning. And guys, you're in California. We've got a slight delay here via the satellite here, but let's talk about this forced isolation that has led to alcohol and drug abuse for people who have never struggled before, let alone those who are already trying to live in recovery. What is your advice to those who are at home trying to cope with this?
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for having us this morning. You know, people struggling with drugs and alcohol are pretty much self-medicating anxiety. And the pandemic has created all sorts of anxiety, of course, and forced isolation only makes it worse. So what we're doing is we're taking what we've learned in 10 years of providing telehealth drug and alcohol treatment, and we're applying it to the anxiety around the COVID-19 crisis, because we want to head off drug and alcohol problems by addressing the ways that people can deal with this anxiety with a better solution than using or drinking.
And you know, as Peter said, Ray, in people who are in recovery, recovery is really about replacing destructive behaviors with better solutions, coping mechanisms. And many of those are things like fellowship, support group meetings, exercise, being in nature. And none of those things are really available to anyone right now. So it is no exaggeration to say that people's sobriety is truly in jeopardy.
Well, Ashley, Peter, either one of you can take this, but what is the easiest way to connect? We talked a lot about telehealth medicine and how that's sort of become a real and only option for people. Is that the same for people who are living with, you know, anxiety or depression or, you know, addiction?
So we have created COVID-19 support groups for anyone. You don't have to be in recovery. They're not recovery meetings. And we've used what we've learned over the past 10 years providing telehealth to create these support groups, COVID-19 anxiety support groups. We even have ones that are specialized for healthcare workers, and they are available on our website, lionrockrecovery.com, or you can call us at 800-258-6550 and access these free online support meetings.
All right, Peter and Ashley, thank you both for checking in. I know it's very early there in California. We appreciate the information. Thanks for sharing the phone number, and we'll also send folks to you through a fox59.com link. You'll find it there on our website. All right, it's 8:27. Ange?